Welcome to the Creating Significant Figures Questions in the Question Library demo. In this demo, you will learn how to create a significant figures question in a section in your question library. At the end of this demo, you will be able to create a significant figures style question in any assessment. First, log in to your D2L Brightspace account and go into your course. On the course navigation bar, click on the Course Tools drop-down menu. Then choose the Assessments link. Notice the tabs across the top: Manage Assessments, Question Library, Statistics, and Lockdown Browser. Click on the Question Library tab. Click on the section name to go into its folder. From the New drop-down button, click on the Significant Figures question. You can leave the title of the question blank. Doing so will make the question text show up as the title. You can leave the points value set to 1. This number can be changed later when you create your assessment. Click in the question text field and enter in your question. Example, add X miles and Y miles and round to 3 significant figures. Notice that the variables are enclosed in curly braces. The braces tell the computer that X and Y are variables that will be defined for this question. If you want to add an image to go along with this question only, click the Insert an Image button. In the Formula field, enter your formula. Be sure to put your variables inside braces. Example, X plus Y. Choose how many significant figures you want in your answer. Choose what percentage of the question will be lost if the significant figures in the answer is wrong. Choose the tolerance that will make this an acceptable answer. Enter your units. In this example, our units are miles. Enter the percent of this question's value that the units will get. We'll set this at 10%. Now we get to the variables. We use the variables in the question inside braces, but here we do not enter the braces. Put a variable in each name box. Next, set the range for the variable X. Example, min 3 times 10 to the 4th, max 4 times 10 to the 4th, step 1 times 10 to the 2nd. This means that when the computer chooses an X value, it must choose the value according to these rules. The lowest X it can choose is 3 times 10 to the 4th, or 30,000. The highest is 4 times 10 to the 4th, or 40,000. It can choose a number using a step of 1 times 10 to the 2nd, or 100. This means it can only choose 30,000, 30,100, 30,200, all the way to 39,900, and then 40,000. Next, set the range for the variable Y. Example, min 4 times 10 to the 4th, max 5 times 10 to the 4th, step 1 times 10 to the 3rd. This means that when the computer chooses a Y value, it must choose the value according to these rules. The lowest Y it can choose is 40,000, and Y increases by 1,000, so the next Y choice is 41,000, 42,000, 43,000. The highest Y value cannot exceed 50,000. Now, click the Test button next to the Formula field. Make sure that your formula is working properly, and then click the Done button. If you want to see what the question will look like, click the Preview button at the bottom of the page. Then click the Done button when you are finished. If you want to create another question very similar to this one, click on the Save and Copy button. That will save this question and create another one with all of this question's information, so that you can just edit this question's information instead of retyping it. If you want to create another question of this question type, click on the Save and New button. That will save this question and give you a new blank question of this question type. When you're finished making changes, click the Save button in the bottom left corner. You have now successfully created a significant figures question in the question library.